Fellow Kenyans, what I can say is that this month of June has been a very funny and a very serious month, whereby police have been merciless. According to as people are saying that police have been merciless, other Kenyans have been ruthless. William Ruto has been toothless, and most of the Kenyans have also been speechless. Now, in this video, I've got two things to talk about. Story number one, I would like to talk about the issue of the report that was given, that the rumors that was being spread, or that is being spread, that Linus KAIKAI, that is editorial director of Citizen TV, was fired by SK Macharia. I think it is rumors. According to the information that I'm getting, is that it is rumors. That is what I want to talk about, and also the raping of women at CITAM Valley Road Church. So those are the two things that I would like to talk about. But before we do that, I would like to tell you that if you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to go down there, click the subscribe button. You can also like, you can share, you can drop me a comment and tell me where you're watching this video from. If you're within the country, you can tell me which part of the country you're watching from. And if you're outside the country, you can as well tell me which country you're watching from, or you can drop me the flag of the country at the comment section so that I can figure it out by myself. Thank you very much for those who really subscribe. People like Lillian, people like Billion. Guys, thank you very much for the greatest support. What you're doing is very much, I really appreciate, guys, what you're doing. Let us get into our discussion. I told you that I want to start with this issue of Linus KAIKAI, and I would like to read for you a letter that that was being spread before I show you what the Citizen TV said. This is what the letter was saying. But Royal Media Chairman SK fires editorial director Linus KAIKAI over shield coverage of today's protest. KAIKAI is accused of working with civil society to topple the government. Now, of course, okay, we know what happened yesterday. That there was this issue that came up, that the Communication Authority of Kenya said that the NTV, the KTN, the Citizen TV, all media houses and radio stations should stop live streaming the protest. The NTV, at one point, the signal of the NTV was shut down. I don't know. I think the Citizen TV did know. After hearing the news, they stopped, but the NTV continued. So that is why the signal was taken down. But I know that after everything, it was turned back. So after that, I think these were now these rumors came from. The Linus KAIKAI has been fired. You know, a lot of people talked about it. SK Macharia have done this. SK Macharia have done. You know, there are some people that okay, even in a company or at workplace, in a workplace, there are some people whom the boss knows very well that if we do a mistake of firing this person, or if we do a mistake of losing this person, we are going to lose a lot. I want to ask you a question. Let us just look at the Royal Media Services, especially Citizen, and I want to ask you: do you think that SK Macharia can do a mistake of firing somebody like Linus KAIKAI, and then he goes ahead and fires Yvonne Okwara, goes ahead and fires who else? Jeff Koinange is old, but okay, he's also a vibe. But you know, I'm trying to look at those or people like KAIKAI, Abdi Kadir, Sam Gituku, people like Trevor Umbija, Yvonne Okwara. Do you think that then maybe we talk about the reporter Stephen Leto? Do you really think that Royal Media House will still stand? So that is why I'm saying that there are people whom you cannot do a mistake, you cannot risk firing them in a company, because once you do that, you risk the chance of losing millions and millions of money and millions of followers or listeners. So the Citizen TVs themselves came and said that that news is fake. And I think I can also concur that it is fake, because considering, okay, I remember there was a time that Mijungu was also, by the Mijungu was fired. I don't know where he is right now. I'll do a research and know exactly where he is. from NTV. Mijungu was fired. Was it NTV or KTN? I can't remember exactly, but he was fired. Now that is the first story. Let us now get into the second story, which is so much painful, by the way. Now this second story, I want you to listen to it from the beginning to the end, because it is so much painful. And thank you very much, JBs, for sending me these. You're really doing a good job, by the way. JBs, thank you very much for what you're doing. My guy, you're doing a very wonderful job. Thank you very much, my sister, for what you're doing. Now, this is what is happening. That CITAM Valley Road Church faces public backlash over allegations that turned away stranded protesters seeking shelter in Nairobi on a night of June 25th, 2025. Now, that is not even the story. Now, the story comes whereby now we're getting into this tweet that Bishop's daughter organized for women to be raped. CITAM closed its doors on women who were being raped. So much painful. And then Baba Yaga is saying that wenye mlikuwa mnasema every politician needs goons, mmefurahia venye wamerape your sisters and girlfriends, sio? Now the most painful part of this thing is here. That I wanted to look at the comments. There are only two comments that have been captured here. And one has really drawn a lot of attention, or a lot of Kenyans' attention. The first one is saying that it's insane, or it's insanely absurd that this can happen in this century. And then the second comment I won't read because it is the worst. That is the worst comment, and you can see the guy is really laughing. And I told you, and I normally say that sometimes don't just post things thinking that maybe they are cool. Maybe you want to draw the attention of people. You want people to focus on you. You know, you want to make people laugh. It doesn't matter whether people will laugh or not. But why are you making people laugh? You know, there are some of the things that you can say mostly in the public domain and ruin your life forever. And ruin your life forever, and you ruin your career forever. Like now, you've listened. I can't read that. Personally, I can't read that. I can't read such kind of reply. Now, I did some diggings, and I found out that the name of that person who wrote that reply is Grantan Angwenye. I think he's a Kisii, yeah, if I'm not wrong. The name of the person that wrote that reply or that comment is Granton Angwenye. I think that name sounds like a Kisii. You know, claiming to have raped women at CITAM, and you're very happy about it. Other people are crying. A woman is crying. Women and ladies are crying that they've been raped. You know, rape case is something that is normally taken very seriously, by the way. But now you claim to have raped them. Okay, let's assume that you didn't do it. Let's assume that you didn't do it. And in fact, you are not even there when it was happening. And then they've started now looking for the people that did it. Do you think you're going to escape? It is very difficult for you. Can't escape such kind of things. You know, you can't escape such kind of thing that you claimed, because you're the person who claimed. You came up publicly and said that you did it. So telling people that you did not do it, you're not even there. You know, you can't defend yourself. You can't really defend. You can really struggle to defend yourself in such kind of thing. That is why I'm saying that before posting anything, before saying anything publicly, mostly in the public domain, be very much careful. Because imagine the research has been the research has been done, and even his picture has been put online. Look at this picture. And now the person, the bishop's daughter, the bishop's daughter's name, who was talking about killing people and taking people to Sayun, is Antonella. Now this one, the name of Antonella. Antonella Kakoko. Antonella Kakoko, in bracket the pastor's child, is saying marehemu watarajiwa wa Wednesday is Wednesday na Occupy State House and other protected areas. Laleni salama. Hiyo haraka ya kwenda Sayun sijui mmetoa wapi, lakini Waswahili husema mtoto akililia wembe basi mpe. Some things are difficult to talk about because if you try to reason, if you try to really think hard, you find yourself in a situation whereby you don't know, you question yourself a lot and you question the way other people, some people were brought up. You know, I don't know why these people normally feel like they normally feel too bossy, not even too bossy, but they normally feel like they own everything, that everything that we do, everything that happens belongs to them, and you know, there is nothing that nobody can do them anything. I think that is the perspective of how they see things, that nothing can be happening to them, something like that. After all, guys, that's just my thought, and that is all I have for today. I would also like to give you a chance at the comment section to also tell me what you think concerning exactly those two things. Number one, the rumors that KAIKAI was fired. And what if he was fired? And then number two, the issue of raping women at CITAM Valley Road. That statement has really ruined the name of CITAM Church. And one thing I can say, I don't know how they'll come out to defend themselves because of those writings or those posts. Because things cannot be posted, things that did not happen. I don't know. I've been trying to think. Did it happen inside the church or outside? Are you seeing? Did it happen inside the compound, inside the church, or within the church premises? That is where now I'm still at. I'm still trying to ask myself, did it happen inside the church, within the compound, or where? Because if at all it happened inside the church, then where? That one is insane. If it happened within the compound still, that one is is worse. In fact, it's bad. It's really bad. I can't say that it's worse than compared to what happened in church, but this one is worse. For all guys, let me just know what you think at the comment section, and until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface Ovino. Bingo.